In the first couple of weeks of the First World War, the German army outwitted the French army, taking large parts of Belgium and making inroads into France as well. So why did this happen? The Germans had the Schieffelin plan, and this was edited by Van Moltke, and the idea was to go through Belgium and surround Paris, and this would have to be done in 6 weeks before the Russians could mobilise, and this meant that the soldiers would have to march 20 miles per day. The French had Plan 17, and because the Germans were going through Belgium, they believed that the German corps was weak. So basically just flood troops over between Alsace and Lorraine and even into Luxembourg and parts of Belgium to gain a foothold into Germany and push the Germans back. However, when this did happen, often known as the Battle of the Frontiers, French forces suffered heavy casualties, and this is partially due to French doctrine. Some left their artillery shields behind because they thought it was unknoble and you have to look someone in the eye when you're attacking them. And then other things like obviously the French still wore old Napoleonic type uniform in the blue uniform, white gloves, so you're quite easy to see in the mist and smoke. The Germans knew what the French was going to do because they knew the French wanted Alsace and Lorraine back. And this is the big change Von Moltke made to the Schieffelin plan. Instead of 85% of German troops on the Western Front going into Belgium, it changed to 70%, and the rest were basically on the French frontier defending against a French attack. So Von Moltke did get something right. The Germans didn't expect the Belgians to hold out for as long as they did, and it did put the Germans behind schedule slightly. However, it wasn't until September when the Schieffelin plan started to unravel. This is partially because the Germans did deviate from the plan slightly, and just logistical issues. That the soldiers were too tired, and they just couldn't get supplies like food, ammunition to the front to fight the French quick enough.